This is how me and a few viewers jumped right into a no-wipe server named CWCville over on ARK Ascended, and started up a tribe that would successfully fight against all who are already established. Now, my plan before I started up my stream live on the cluster was that I wanted to get myself leveled and get myself some tools and a few other things, so I could at least supply my other tribe mates with tools to make things easier and not confuse anyone who might be new, as going live and letting random people in would be a bit risky. If you couldn't tell though, my starting map was over on Ragnarok, as if you didn't know, by Blue Obelisk there are these tiny little wooden crates, which if you break with a hatchet can have the chance of dropping you some metal tools, which can be really handy early. Lucky for me, I got the hatchet and the crossbow, which are arguably two of the most important, and as I was doing all of this, a player on a griffin flew by. I would hide in this bush as I didn't really want to get caught and have to start fresh. I wouldn't move as much as possible to avoid being seen. But that wasn't scary. I don't think I should stick around here. Kinda wanted to finish leveling though, so I'm gonna do that. I probably should have taken some of my own advice, but I noticed there were silica pearls all scattered around Blue Obelisk, so I picked them all up, as these actually craft into electronics once you combine them with metal in a fabricator. But we weren't at that stage yet, so I placed down some mortar and pestles, crafted some spark powder, and then started smelting some metal. I'd also need to get myself a pteranodon very soon, but for now, we had made some semi-decent progress, and I could look at going live soon and getting all of the gang into the tribe. But first, I needed some fiber, and I also wanted to grab some hide. Okay, yeah, I'm done with these drawing papers for now. We got enough levels. 87. Yeah, we done good. Hopefully I can cross some flak now. Yeah. Nice, and I actually have some charcoal done too. Okay, plan is, go Viking Bay, check the cave, see if anyone's built there in either of them. Go charcoal trees, also grab Polly on the way at the ice pond thing. And then we should be good to raid whatever we can, and then build a base obviously after. But first, let's get some flak. Nice, I can just about do a full set. And let's also make some GP too. As mentioned before, now I was grabbing a pteranodon, as I really needed one to scout around the map faster and also look for any base spots that I could set up just to get some more stuff going. This one was level 90 and it also had some pretty cool colours, so I wasn't going to pass up on it. I also looked for some babies around to grab myself some prime meat. Lucky there was some raptors and I think there was some babies with it too. I grabbed some, and now we could basically insta-tame this thing. Now most stats on this server weren't boosted, so my pteranodon's weight wasn't going to be ridiculous, and I had to manage it, so I whacked a few points into it. And after venturing around the map, I kind of decided, should I build in the cave just above Viking Bay? No one's built here, and there's crystal here. Might be worth setting up in for now. But I don't know. Do we? Nah, this spot's too big for me. I need something smaller. Now sometimes fate kind of sends you in the right direction, and after pieing off that base spot, I went to the more iconic one just around the corner that's in the actual waterfall on Viking Bay. On ARK Ascended it has been reworked, but upon going in, I noticed there was a little wooden base in the corner of my eye, and better yet, there was turrets. These guys had a fabricator and they had loot. Interesting. Okay. How long till I can make C4? What was that? What was that noise, bro, huh? Oh, I want to go make C4. Let's go get some poly. Not wanting to waste any time, just above this waterfall cave, there's actually a penguin point in the ice. So I went and grabbed one of the major resource points for C4, which was polymer. And then I'd head over to Triple Waterfall near the canyons and grab myself some beaver dams, which some of them had been cleared out by players, but luckily there was quite a few that wasn't. Ooh, I've nearly got everything to C4. I just need some oil, but that red drop looks like it could be juicy, so I'm gonna go to that. I need to remember there's a few griffin guys in the area though, so don't really want to get destroyed with everything on me. It's up a hidden 2x1 somewhere. Oh, it has a ring too. Oh my god, please.
Now, ARK is a game that's full of distractions, and when you're running solo at this point, sometimes it is just worth to lose priority of your focus at the risk of getting something
Ascendant's
great.
red on this server. Okay, that's kind of cool. Evo Tyrannosaurus Rex saddle. Interesting. I mean, I can't really use that. Compound bow, I can't. The rocket launchers are nice. Oh, rocket. Rockets, no rocket launcher. Let's go for oil. Oh my god. I nearly just got one hit by one of those little things. That would have been very, very bad. We have the oil now, so I just need to go build a little box near charcoal trees. As long as I can move, I can. I'm dropping the stone. And then we should be good to make C4, and we can go raid that base. I'm pretty sure as well, not only does this server have Meguanas, I think they have all of the normal ASE dinos as well. So, Maywings might be a fast and easy tame for me, and I don't have to go to Astraeos to get them. That'd be so much better than having this low weight Pteranodon. A Meguana should be able to carry everything, or a Maywing.
Knowing there were still ASE dinos was very nice, as a lot of them would be very handy later on. But for now, I had a raid in mind, and I would need to grab charcoals from the charcoal tree area over on Rag, and then set up a little base with some mortar and pestles, and make gunpowder, farm crystal, metal, also some drops, and then sit and wait for a little while whilst a big Bronto walks around me. After metal had smelted, I could craft myself a fabricator, place down another smithy, and forge and whatever, and then get some rockets and electronics made. I could now go back to the Viking Bay cave and get this raid done, but I'd have to plan it carefully.
Damn, they got ants. Okay. Literally a wood base of autos on it. I should be able to just land over here.
If you're looking for a good PvE or PvP server to play this coming weekend, or just overall, TBS might be the perfect server for you. They have 4-man tribe, no wipe servers. Not only that, they have custom caves for Valguero, offline raid protection, cash prizes consistently, and one running right now, many custom caves on all maps you'd like, and so much more. And obviously, if you don't like PvP, there's PvE too, but I don't know how many of you actually watch my content. If you're interested, check it out in the link down below, and thank you TBS for sponsoring this video today. Now, I had to be careful around this base. One, because they had a bee's nest, and those things are just annoying to deal with, and two, their base could be under ORP damage. But I rushed in and tried to drop the wall. Immediately, I was killed.
ORP must not be turned off. God damn. Oh shit.
So it seemed ORP was turned on and I got absolutely shredded, but it wasn't a big deal as there was a high level Pteranodon nearby, and obviously I left some stuff in my smithy so I could return back and run it one more time.
Alright, I should have enough, boys, to make 2 Pteranodon saddles, so I want one of you to get a good Pteranodon and you're flying in with me. We are doing this raid whether we like it or not. We're rocking a dictatorship here, boys. This is how we move.
Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, at this point I had gone live over on YouTube, so we had started gathering tribe mates and seeing who was fit enough to join. We did have some distractions like horse riders that were just torporing our tribe mates. We were also level 125 by the way, but it was kind of crazy.
He's got a tech suit on. He has a tech suit. I'm not killing him. It's... Yeah, I'm not killing this Don. He's got a full-on tech suit. I'm sorry, stream. I can't kill this one.
As soon as I went live, people from the no-wipe community had already started showing up, but after bowlering one of the players that was around and killing them, I got some insane loot.
Oh, what? What?
That unwanted attention had just been what I had needed, as I now had gear good enough to run those turrets and get the loot inside the base.
These have got some good legs and good chest piece. God damn. Wait, I can run the base with this. Am my thing still getting torpilled? No, it's not. Oh wait, no, these are all tech, aren't they? Empty dino ball. Huh. Kind of annoying that I can't use them, I can't lie.
Now, if you don't play ARK and want to know why I can't use that gear, is various parts of the game at the very end point, called Tech Tier, is locked behind boss fights and various different progression points. Now, to get there, we're ways away, so I'm definitely not going to be able to use that gear for now, but I could definitely store it in my upload and still try and run the turrets. Now this time, with better flak and better Pteranodon, there was no way I could fail it. I wanted to fly right over the back, straight behind all the turrets. That way, I could break through or get my body back. And immediately, the server lagged, but I managed to land behind everything. I was kinda safe at this point, until I decided to walk over it and do whatever I was doing. But it still allowed me to place C4 on the wall, which I overspent on as I didn't know if ORP was enabled. That is the main reason I played so much C4 on this wood structure.
That's better. No, no, don't die. Why are you inside? Wait, that works. No, no. Oh, oh. How is it dying to a shine horn? Bad shine horn. Bad. Wait, is he online? Is this guy online?
Hearing player whistles that weren't mine certainly was unsettling of the nerves, but I noticed it was one of my tribe mates, so I managed to relax a little bit until a big cat decided to start beating my ass.
Oh no, it's a tribe mate. Ow! Send help, please. Being beaten up by this thing.
Now at this point, the loot wasn't exactly the greatest. I'd actually gotten better stuff of killing the tech guy outside, but someone in my stream notified me that there was players at the raid with us, so I would have to keep my wits about.
My body, what happens to your body when you die to those bugs? Because obviously I'm dead.
My tribe also notified me that the beehive thing had probably also picked up my body, so there was that problem to deal with having no weapons, but I would go around picking up bag after bag, and we found some nice ones.
There is some gear in here though. There's some backpacks. Ah! Bro, these bugs actually mess you up. Oh, it's this! That's the anthill. So has that collected my gear? I don't know. I'm assuming so.
So yeah, me and the gang would now have to sit here and hit through this anthill in hopes of getting my stuff back so I'd have some weapons, more C4 and little other bits we could use.
Huh? Big Mama? Oh. Well, I'll kill it then. It's not up there. You come down, you got bow or something.
Since my tribe mates had some weapons, I decided to leave them to deal with the big ant whilst I went outside and tamed a Maywing. But weird enough for us, whilst we was outside, we noticed some players running in. It turns out a tribe had tried to jump us from the bushes. One of the weirdest things I've experienced yet.
And there's guys here with Trudons, and now there's Dialers here. Oh my god, what is happening to me? I'm going to sleep no matter what. What did I... Oh, now I read two guys here, Blur.
Yeah, so turns out the people we had actually raided had made a comeback and had managed to jump us and also had some weird military tactics with bush ghillie warfare and Trudons as well. This is straight out of a PvE's roleplay book and for some reason it's working. But with me and the tribe all back outside now, it was time to run back in. I had a compound bow, a long neck, some bowlers and a torch, and also a whole stream watching me. This time, I could not mess up.
They're definitely hiding in one of those bushes, bruh. I don't like this. Why are they doing this? What is going on in this game today? Does not feel real.
Now, I wasn't trying to be discreet about my entrance. If these guys knew we were raiding, they probably knew I was streaming as well. So I would rush up the hill to grab their attention and bowler the Troodons immediately to keep them off my back. I would also jump to higher ground, which is where these guys were waiting.
Get away from that Troodon.
It was now a fight.
Ow.
Since my player height was small, I could keep using this stone foundation and this smithy as cover, blocking any bowlers or weapon projectiles that they would throw at me. Kiting between the rocks, the grass and this foundation, I could make good use of it and not get bowlered at all. And if I did, well then I was probably dead at this point. And to top it off, they also had guns too, whilst I still had a bow.
Bro, bowlers are not hitting. Oh, that's him out cold. Bowlered him inside it. Both of them are cold.
That big green grenade that I just threw into the middle of the both of them wasn't any ordinary grenade. It was an ARK grenade, and if you sit in one of those green clouds for too long, you'll be faster asleep than these two players right here. I managed to get revenge on both of them, get all of their gear, and also get all of my stuff back as well, through the power of this little green cloud. How amazing, I know.
That's just both of them dead. Yo, try and get in. I killed them both. If you can. I'll try and loot as much as I can. I got 2 May wings off them. Quite a bit of stuff too. 200. Damn. GG's to those guys, I guess. Cryo Troodons. Funny. It drops. What? Wait, were those guys? Oh, this is. Wait, is this them? Oh my god, this is. These guys logged on as we were raiding them. Oh, that is so sad. That is so sad. Damn. Online raid was good though. Alright, Nomi, I'm gonna give you some loot. Stay there, stay. No, Nomi. Alright.
Now, funnily enough, these guys actually had a treasure chest inside their inventory. And if you've watched any of my solo series, you'll know that I use these things like they're anything. They are amazing, you can hide loot anywhere, and they're perfect as long as you drop the map and remember the location. But lucky enough for me, they didn't, so I went right to it and dug it up.
I found it. This is literally their treasure chest. Yo, that's crazy. We gotta break it. Bro, that map led right here. What? Alright, what are we saying? What are we saying? Oh. They just have like A troll kit. This is literally here to just inflict suffering on someone. It's the only reason that's there. I don't like the look of that. There's a guy on a fire ice wyvern right next to us. I'm just gonna pick up everything.
We had made more enemies than we had realised, so time to go back to my little outpost, grab everything,
I
and
literally just
transfer
saw
out.
someone on a fire wyvern looking over us. Pack up everything. Wait, what? Oh, did he just pick up our tribe mate? Where is that tribe mate? Nope, that definitely is not a tribe mate. Yep. That was close. Damn, it's gonna be hard to build with stream snipers.
Now we had half the server on our tail, we didn't really know where to build. We could have transferred off to another map, but everyone kind of liked Ragnarok, so we didn't really have an issue with it. We probably should have, as we had now pissed off basically everyone on the server. The first spot I always check is bridge, as it's a really easy one to defend and not that bad early game, considering it's quite central. But the tribe opted for somewhere else, a very tiny waterfall. Yeah. Now my tribe had already made it over to the spot, so I didn't really want to keep them waiting any longer, considering I also had the majority of the resources on me and a lot of stuff on my upload too. I was kind of piggy banking at this point, but as soon as I got there, we got to work. I was still live at this point to a couple hundred people, and I didn't want to waste any more time as people could now show up and destroy everything and take all our loot. So I started crafting metal structures as fast as I possibly could, got turrets going, and also got all the tribe to come back here first of all, as we would need everyone here to defend it. Now we blocked off the entrance whilst all of this was going on, and whilst the other guys were placing all the metal structures, I was here just farming every rock possible to turn into spark powder and also cementing paste as well. I'd start placing down some foundations too, just to help out whilst the other guys were doing... Actually, I don't even know what they were, because I kind of just took over from building. But yeah, I got loads of forges placed, got some metal going, and just did all the usuals. Now in the end, our little starter base ended up looking a little bit like this. We had Maywings, which was nice, some auto turrets, which was nice, and forges and fabricators up too. Now none of us were near heavy level yet, so we couldn't exactly defend our base properly like that. But I could queue up some more autos and get those placed down too, to keep the base defended whilst we prepped for another raid.
Guys, see this? Literally found a raid. Looks like it's just plant species. Get a closer look.
Bit of a weird one this time. This was a raft raid, and not only was it a raft base, it also had plant species all over it and was parked up on the shore. So it was time to recruit some more tribe mates, since our 2 to 3 man wasn't going to work anymore. And we were going to grab some rockets, get ready, and go raid this base.
Easy. Alright, good luck you guys. Make your way back there.
Whilst all of the new minions got accustomed, got to base, and got themselves set up with some gear, I went and did another charcoal run to make sure we could craft some bullets, and also all the rockets we're going to need to rocket down all of these plant species. Without them, we're probably not going to be able to do it, to be honest with you, as you can't really place C4 on rafts. It's just buggy. I also grabbed some poly as well, and then headed back to the boat. It was time to get things moving.
Is it lagging? Yeah, it is.
Now using this ledge at the top of this hill, I leveraged ARK's poor coding and line of sight, allowing me to lay down, then uncrouch and just shoot a rocket. That way I could recrouch and be perfectly out of the sight of them and not get hit by anything. I was absolutely nuking the base from this angle and dropping even bigger holes by the minute. But I was still live, and I still had a bunch of stream snipers keeping an eye on us. So as soon as we dropped everything down at this base, we would have to be wary and make sure we grabbed all the loot as quick as possible and got back to base. But I'd have to drop the plants first, and not also get hit like I just did.
Damn. 3 rockets left. Just gonna 1v1 these guys, bro. Damn. Damn. Let me in. Let me in. I wonder if there's anything good in here. Oh my god. Alright. Apparently there was stuff good in here.
Yeah, I don't know if you're looking at the same things as I am right here, but I see Ascendant compound bows, Ascendant stego saddles, I see blueprints for stone tools that are even higher than normal cap. I'm also seeing pike blueprints that are near at cap. I'm seeing mech blueprints, and I'm seeing ridiculous other, like, flak blueprints. This raid is absolutely stacked.
283 compound bow, don't mind if I do. Oh, a lot of silica pearls too, okay. Depot tunnel. Careful people who are trying to come here. Oh, some metal.
Now those plants shooting should have been the first giveaway for me that other people were here, but I was too fixated on getting more juicy loot.
Oh, you made it nice. Oh. Hell yeah. Fiber. You can also use these to break the... Know me. Know me. Run that back to base. Don't look back. Just run that back to base. Know me. Just go. Take it. Just take the shit, bro. Oh. Oh my god. Alright, know me. Maybe stay. Maybe stay just for a little bit.
Yet again, greed was getting the better of me. I would have to be careful, as at this point I had so much loot on me, if we died, this was rage quit worth.
What's that? Chitin spear? Yeah. Wait, they're all down. What is this? Can I... Wasn't that... Oh my god. Where's he rocketing from?
Dazed and confused, I started looking around. I know none of my tribe mates could have rockets at this point, because I used all of our resources in order to raid this base. So I knew that if someone was rocketing, it was a different tribe. They'd come back to get their revenge for later on. But lucky enough, I sent off my tribe mates with all the blueprints and other things earlier on. So now, I could photo mode around and try and get a glimpse of what was doing this to me.
Oh wait, there's blocks upstairs too. Where is he?
After doing a few laps around the base in photo mode, I couldn't see anyone else, so I kind of got the idea that they had thought I had left, so they had left. This gave me clearance to just go around and see if I could break the remainder of the boxes and see what loot remained. Then I started hearing the plants going off again, and I got sketched out, so I kind of just sat there until I realized it was my tribe mates who had come to pick me up just in case I needed the help. I didn't, obviously, as I still had a Maywing in my inventory, but it was nice to know they were there for me. I'd still have to keep my wits about me though for the rocket launcher guy. But on that note, my day 1 on the server comes to an end. We successfully managed to raid the base and we got all the riches we wanted in the beginning of the video. We got our base sorted, we got turrets, fabricators and somewhere nice. We also got tames too. And not only that, we also disrupted the server and raided a bunch of people already established on this no why. But if you guys did enjoy, comment, scob, and I'll make sure to give you a heart. Also, if you did like it, please like the video too.